Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Slade coming at you with another Thor video here. This time I kind of just wanted to give a quick tour and kind of collection tour on what I have here and set up, and then maybe I'll make a video on how I set this up or if you guys have any questions, but we'll start it off. Here's my Thor. Just got it in, super excited. Um, And let's see. So I have Cocoon running here as my front end with you can choose many themes, and I picked a theme that I thought fit kind of what I liked, which was choosing. You can navigate the consoles, um, and you can see at the top which console you're navigating, and then when you select into one of them, you can see your games in that console. So I was going to start off. I have my Sega Genesis here. Um, and so we have a lot of good classics in here. We have the Battletoads, which without save states, I'm never going to be able to beat. We have um, Mortal Kombat's, NBA Jams. The NHL games on the Genesis back then were actually quite fun. And then we have the Shining Force games, which I love. Shining Force 2, Shining Force 1. Sonic games are great. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and uh, and then I got the DS going on here, and we got just some of the classic Pokemons. I do have some cool ROM hacks on here, like Pokemon Renegade Platinum, um, and Pokemon Sacred Heart Gold, and so that's kind of cool. Definitely looking at that. And then I do want to add some ROM hacks to the 3DS for some of these. These are just authentic Pokemon games, but I got these games running and working. This is a game I want to play through. I'm kind of just starting Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology. Um, so that's something I'm looking forward to. Of course, we have just the N64 stuff. I mean, nothing. I don't know if there's going to be too much I'm going to play, like, want to play on here, other than like Mario World. Mario Golf can be fun on here. If I was with friends, I love Mario Tennis. If I set this up with multiple controllers, I guess that would be cool. Mario Golf in tennis is super fun. Um, Otherwise, yeah, just basically Mario World 64. Um, and then what else do we got? I got my GameCube going here, just with some sample games that I have right now. I was trying to get Fantasy Star Online working with like actually online, and it does connect, but there's really no players. Um, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, some of the Pikmin games. I want to play through the Pikmin, all of the Pikmin. I got Switch going on here, so we got Pikmin here, Pikmin 4, Pikmin 3, and we have of course Persona, Super Mario Odyssey, more Fire Emblem. I love the Fire Emblem series, so this is a game definitely looking forward to. What else? Now moving on, we got Super Nintendo, um, which I didn't have a Super Nintendo, but the games I would probably play on here are going to be the Final Fantasies, some some Zeldas. Um, but yeah, I didn't grow up. I didn't have Secret of Mana. Here's a really good game. I didn't have the Super Nintendo, so I played the NES games and N64 games, but I didn't. I don't think I actually had an N64 either. It was just at like my grandma's and friends. And I got the Wii U set up today, and I got The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. I got Yoshi's Woolly World. We got Donkey Kong. We got Zelda: Wind Waker, Kirby, New Super Mario, and Paper Mario. I got the PS2 going just with some sample games in here. We got Final Fantasy Dirge of Cerberus. We got some Grand Theft Auto. I do want to replace some of these international copies with some English copies on the Final Fantasy, the PlayStation 1, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9 are such great games. Vandal Hearts, Wild Arms. You can tell I'm like an RPG like her on the PlayStation series. And then we have here Shining Force CD and Sonic just to get the Sega CD running. That's why we have over here. These are the translated versions. So we have Shining Force Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and then Shining the Holy Ark. But those are Part 1's in English normally, but 2 and 3 never came out in America And so there's some cool patches out there for that. What else? We got the Wii cooking here. My friend says I should play through Super Mario Galaxy, which I can get going. Oh, I got Dreamcast set up too, so I got some games on here for the Dreamcast, which is kind of cool. Now this apparently, Phantasy Star Online, I can connect, and then maybe some people are over here, but I don't know. And then what else? I think that's pretty much it, but this is basically the front end. I can like show quick launching into a game here. Like what I'm gonna want to play is my friend wants me to play this. I mean, plays great. All right, and that's it. I just wanted to give a quick showing of my collection. If you guys have any questions of how I set this up or how, my process of, setting anything up, feel free to let me know. And yeah, if you're waiting on getting your Thor, keep checking that site. They're shipping out fast, and I hope you get yours soon. So have a good one, guys.